Hello. In the following minutes, we will show you the functionality of our configuration tool. With this, you will be able to configure your mark scanner to your specific requirements. At first, we will go through the whole process at once, and secondly, we will deep dive into the specific configurations. Please note that we continuously update our tool with more features. If your desired feature is not available, please let us know your feedback and we will do our best to implement it. You always start on the main screen. On the left side, you can directly create the default configuration barcodes. You can create a new one. You can upload already created configurations for editing, or you can save your configuration. If you need to work offline, you can also download your config tool. Just click on the upper right button for Downloads. If you should be on the move and want to create a new configuration, you can also use our tool on your smartphone. For creating a new configuration, please either click on Create a new config on the left or on the Symbologies flag in the upper area. Here you can disable individual barcode types and determine functions for each barcode type. This can be useful if you have various barcodes printed on one label, but you only need to scan a specific one. To avoid a wrong scan, you can disable the barcode types you don't need to scan. You can also set limits for the length of barcodes, either for a certain length or a range. In this example, only barcodes with 4 to 5 figures can be scanned. If you finished your configuration, please click on Data Formatting flag. Here you can set your prefix and suffix configuration. That means you can determine which figure is sent before and after the barcode. For this, please simply click before or after the barcode and select the desired figure. Currently, prefix and suffix are limited to 1 figure each. We are working on more figures. For deleting a prefix or suffix, just go over the respective figure with your mouse. Then an X will appear for deletion. Click it to remove the figure. The most used figures are given below and can be inserted just by clicking them. To configure the settings of mark and the access point, please select the flag Device Settings. Below Profiles, you can enable or disable mark's visual, haptic or acoustic feedback. The ACK/NACK transmission feedback enables a feedback which shows the worker if the scanned barcode has been transmitted successfully. To guarantee a correct transmission of the figures when using USB hit mode, please check the correct keyboard layout of your tablet, IPC or terminal, which receives the barcode, and select the same layout in the configuration tool. If you use the RS-232 connection, please check for the correct baud rate. Further settings will be explained later on in more detail. Finally, you receive your configuration barcode for your mark and access point. Please scan them one after another. Therefore, both devices have to be ready for operation and mark has to be paired with the access point. Additionally, all your settings will be listed one more time, and you also have the option to print and/or save your settings. As promised earlier, we will take a closer look to some specific configurations now. Let's go back to the Symbologies flag and scroll down to the end. Below Advanced, you can configure the mark to scan inverted 1D barcodes. With Pick List mode enabled, mark only scans the barcode once the red focus light in the middle touches the barcode. With this, you can focus the barcodes much better, especially if there are multiple barcodes per label and cannot be excluded by disabling barcode types. Please note, Pick List mode causes a slightly higher battery consumption as well as a slightly longer barcode recognition time. If you have to scan blurred or defective barcodes, the option Fuzzy 1D Processing may help to improve the recognition. For scanning barcodes from a screen or a display, the option Mobile Phone Display Mode may help. On Device Settings, You can set the option that your Mark scanner will give a signal once the battery capacity is too low. Mark will light up in orange then. Furthermore, you can set a time frame when Mark should toggle sleep mode for saving battery power. Unpair on charger disconnects Mark from the access point once put into the charger. If you use the Mark always at the same workstation, you also can disable this function. If you use Mark for various workstations, this can be useful to avoid that the worker takes a Mark, goes to another workstation, and starts scanning. Should this option be turned off, the worker may scan the wrong station without noticing. This was the introduction to our ProGlove configuration tool. In case you have further questions, please contact our support team. Thank you.